Hello Android developers. Do you know what are the different launch modes in Android? Let's see. I had created a demo project where we can see the behavior of different launch modes. I had created a project where I have 4 activities, activity A, B, C and D. A and B can be launched in standard or single top manner, whereas C can be launched in single task launch mode and D can be launched in single instance launch mode. Let's get started. Standard launch mode. Here A activity is at the top of the backstack. I launched A again, then B, then A, then B. So you can see that we can launch activities as many as numbers we want and with no restrictions. So this is the default behavior whenever we launch an activity without specifying any flags or launch mode. Single top launch mode. We have A activity at the top of the backstack. I launched B activity, then A activity, then B activity, then again I want to launch B activity but with single top launch mode. So we can't do this because B activity is already at the top of the backstack, so we can't launch it because single top says that if the activity is already at the top of the backstack, then it can't be launched. Single task launch mode. Here A activity is at the top of the backstack. I launched B activity, then I launched A activity, then I launched C activity with single task launch mode. I then again launched B activity, then A activity, then B activity. Now again I am going to launch C activity with single task. So if I launch activity C, you can see that all the activities which are at the top of the C activity are finished. So what is this? This is single task launch mode. This says that whenever you launch an activity with single task launch mode and again if you launch the same activity, then all the activities which are launched on the top of that activity will be finished. Single instance launch mode. Here we have A activity at the top of the backstack. I launched B activity, then I launched A activity. Now you can see that here top activity is A activity, bottom activity is our main activity and task number is 1. Now I launched D with single instance. Now you can see that the task number is 2 and the bottom activity is D activity and the top activity is also D activity. So what happened? So yeah, it is launched into a new task and this D activity is launched into a new task. So how can we see that? So if I minimize this, you can see that D activity is launched into a separate task, whereas these are the activities which are launched into the previous task. So here the top activity is A activity and the bottom activity is main activity, but here the top and the bottom activity is D activity and the task number is 2. So this is all from my side. If you want to know more about the launch modes and the flags, you can visit my repo and fork it and play with it. So thanks.